Your Excellency, the Right Honorable Prime Minister, Honorable Minister for Information, Communication and Technology, Cabinet Ministers present, Honorable members of both Houses of Parliament, the CEO of Eswatini Communication Commission, the National or representative of the National Commissioner of Police Service, esteemed stakeholders of national cybersecurity, government officials, captains of industry, members of the media, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. Your Excellency, off script, let me first say that I am recovering from a flu. So the breaking voice is because of a flu, but it is under control. Secondly, Your Excellency, in the SADC Governors Committee and in the Association of African Central Bankers Governors meetings, cyber security is one of the themes that is central. We collaborate, we engage, we have clusters that focus on this matter. In fact, we go by a slogan or a saying that says, always know that you are under attack from cyber and don't assume you are safe. So that is how significant the central bank places importance on today's launch. Coincidentally, Your Excellency, the Right Honorable Prime Minister, we are launching this, and it is also, I am not sure whether it's in the banking sector, but we are also in a customer service awareness week. So what a very nice intervention, Your Excellency. And we want to assure you that we will continue to play our part in supporting the leadership of Your Excellency in advancing the mandate of government in the various sectors that we are responsible for. It is an honor, or before then, again, as I make my presentation, there will be some few exhibits which are synchronizing with my brief notes. So I ask that you cast your eyes on some of the exhibitions, but also please look at me. I hope I've put the right tie for your attention. It is an honor to stand before you today, Your Excellency, program directors or directors of proceedings. I'm now told they are no longer called program directors, but directors of proceedings, as we launch our National Cybersecurity Awareness Month. While the 2025 theme is Secure Eswatini, Be Safe Online, I intend to cover an important component of this theme entitled Securing Trust, Building a Cyber-Secure Banking Ecosystem. This subject is particularly important to banking because trust serves as a backbone and is a foundational element in the financial sector, representing the assurance that funds are secured, transactions are confidential, and systems are resilient. In the absence of trust, transactions and investments may decrease. In the current digital environment, trust is closely linked to cybersecurity. Over the past decade, digital transformation has changed how people conduct financial transactions, shifting from in-person banking to the use of mobile devices. Various innovations have led to faster payment processes. For instance, Your Excellency, the Eswatini payment switch developed and launched by the central bank later last year, enables instant, low-value, inclusive payments between participating institutions. These changes have positively impacted financial inclusion and economic activity in Eswatini. Yet, the same digital technologies that bring efficiency and access have also made banks prime targets for cyber criminals and cyber attacks. Our licensed banks have not been spared. Some have experienced cyber breaches. We are also aware of fraudulent schemes such as facata scams targeting our customers. Cybercrime within the banking sector results not only significant financial losses, but also substantial recovery expenses and potential systemic risk that may disrupt payment systems and erode market confidence. Your Excellency, most importantly, loss of trust in digital security threatens the stability of the entire financial system, making cybersecurity as essential as managing liquidity and capital in the banking ecosystem. Let me turn to the role of the central bank, which is responsible for maintaining financial stability and ensuring the integrity of the financial system. Cyber resilience is an essential element of this responsibility. In recent years, we have issued guidelines on cyber security and cloud computing to provide minimum standards for financial institutions. We continue to strengthen our supervisory frameworks, ensuring that banks and fintechs adopt risk-based approaches to managing cyber threats. There is another program, Your Excellency, which we call the regulatory sandbox. That is where some fintechs approach the central bank to try out some few technologies. We put them in this safe environment, and once we are sure, we then release them to participate in the payment and in the financial system. Having a brief conversation with the CEO, I have committed that going forward, before we release this fintech into the financial system, we shall collaborate and seek the opinion of ISICOM to ensure that we are more safer in the financial system. In line with the requirements of the National Cybersecurity Strategy, we are also envisaging the establishment of a financial sector cybersecurity incident response team. A benchmarking visit by CBE to a peer central bank with a functioning financial sector security operations center has recently been completed. The lesson learned there, Your Excellency, in terms of regulatory frameworks and operational models, will guide us as we move swiftly to operationalize a financial sector CSIRT. Our major advantage, or the major advantage we saw, is that they have in their Cybersecurity Act, they have a Cybersecurity Act which was passed by Parliament, explicitly designating the central bank as the financial sector CSIRT. Hence, they had the legitimate power to execute their plans, which are collaborated with their cyber security agency. We foresee and may propose a similar approach, Your Excellency, depending more on our cybersecurity laws to achieve the same result as we work in partnership with ISICOM. Recognizing that cybersecurity is a shared responsibility, We are also setting up initiatives to drive sector-wide collaboration. These will include the formation of a working group comprising representatives from financial institutions, mechanisms for threat intelligence sharing, and the conduct of joint cyber drills. Establishing a cyber secure banking ecosystem requires the involvement of various stakeholders, including banks, fintech companies, regulators, service providers, government agencies, and individual citizens, as it cannot be achieved by the central bank alone. For our banks, cybersecurity should be a broad-level priority for financial institutions. The threat of cyber attacks is a core business risk. Therefore, invest appropriately, empower your CISOs, and build a secure, focused culture throughout the organization. Regular drills must be conducted, incident response plans must be maintained, and institutions must actively participate in sector-wide simulations. Innovation too must be secure, and must be to secure the design embedding security from the earliest stages of system product development to ensure that customer trust is never compromised. For government and regulators, we must work together to harmonize national policy, protect critical national infrastructure, and ensure our legal and legislative frameworks keep pace with rapid technological change. For our citizens, this is where the National Cybersecurity Awareness Month is most critical. We must educate our employees, our customers, and especially our youth. One way the central bank supports awareness is through Section 4 of Legal Notice 62 of 2016, which requires financial institutions to allocate budgets for customer education. Cyber hygiene must become second nature. Some simple discipline steps can make an enormous difference. For example, use strong, unique passwords, or even better, a reliable password manager. 2, enable multi-factor authentication on all accounts. 3, be suspicious of unsolicited emails, texts, or calls asking for personal information. The banks will never ask you for your password. Always accept that you may be under attack. Your Excellency, this month is not for banks alone. It is for everyone, including government agencies, businesses, schools, communities, and citizens. Cybersecurity is not only about complex systems. It is also about adopting simple daily habits, such as using strong passwords, being vigilant against suspicious emails, regularly updating software, protecting personal data, and reporting incidents promptly. To our banks and financial institutions, I call upon you to continue investing in cybersecurity, embedding resilience into every aspect of your operations. To our employees, I urge you to remain vigilant, to report incidents without fear, and to treat cybersecurity as part of your professional duty. To our customers and the public, you too are guardians of trust. By practicing safe digital habits, you safeguard not only your own finances, but also the stability of our financial system. As I conclude, Your Excellency, cybersecurity is no longer optional. It is essential. It is the foundation of digital trust, financial inclusion, and sustainable growth. As the central bank, we reaffirm our commitment to leading and supporting this effort. But we cannot do it alone. Every institution, every professional, and every citizen must play their part. Let us work together to secure trust, to build resilience, and to ensure that our financial system remains strong and stable in the face of an evolving cyber threat. I want to thank you, Excellency, for the privilege of being one of the speakers in this great, your event of launching this critical program in this nation, which I have got no doubt, it is pivotal to ensuring safety of our economy and also in attracting investors that will have confidence in this nation and in the financial sector. I thank you and good morning.